Yeah, and I think this is a great opportunity to play the 11 ball up in there. And even if you don't make it and just kind of let your cue ball come this way, the 4 ball's not going to have a shot, the 6 ball's not going to have a shot. If you make it.
That is like what one pocket. Like a shot like that is like you don't even have to be a pro at one pocket.
Look how he hit it.
You just start to see where you don't want to leave the cue ball.
Yeah, perfect. You read my mind.
Yeah, well, I just got way too flat.
And that one would have been a really big ball to get out early. See, now look at what he's forced to shoot on a 4. And this is, I would have gotten rid of that real early.
If he makes this, he did. But yeah,
of course, Mike Winger makes it. The one time I'm calling it a problem, Winger comes out here and shows us how to do it.
He's got traffic though. The 5 ball's not a gimme.
The 8 does go from anywhere. You just gotta make the 5.
All you gotta do is make the 5. You got this.
That's what's going to be the whole matchup. Eric saying,
this
"No,
is
this
how
is
Drew
easy."
would kick at it right here.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back in. We are back with another UPL. This is my way of bringing UPL to YouTube because there's not enough people doing their matches. This is going to be John is going to be playing Michael, and we'll talk about their handicap. I think I was like holding the camera because I wasn't ready yet. But all right, now we're stationary. Johnny C is in the house as well, and we're back with Eric Charlton back in the booth, man. You guys have heard his voice plenty of times in the UPL commentary and watched him play. He got to the finals in the Shootout. He's a damn good shot. We just saw that last match where I happened to get lucky because he made some errors. But now we're back with another UPL match, and this one is going to be a little closer.
Right in the drink.
-1. So now John's UPL score is 497 and Michael's is 446. For what it's worth, very similar to Fargo. Very similar to Fargo for the most part. That was the idea, so it was an easy kind of transition too.
It's solids all day here. Right?
And it's solids all day here, guys.
Yeah.
Eric's ready to get going here. So let's go.
I scratched off the break.
So right now, I'm sticking my cue ball right about there. You can put it anywhere on the table, anywhere in the kitchen, and shoot any direction when you got this. So I'm sticking it there for sure, and I'm getting that 2 ball out and probably the 5 ball. Once you shoot that 4 in the side, it opens up. Is that the 5 or the 1? Whichever. Right up in the corner.
So the 3's your only real problem after that.
Well, the 6 ball,
does
the 6 ball and the 8, they're kind of married up. But I feel like this guy's in a hurry. Is this Mike Winger?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right, that explains it. Mike's excited. He's an excited fella. But that 10 ball over there is exactly why I didn't like taking stripes. There's no way to get to it.
There's nothing over there.
And now look at him. He's on a problem.
What do you have now?
Right, nothing. And that's there's different ways that you level up.
Got that.
Look at this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe it goes off the. Does it go off the 4? If he gets out here, I'm gonna be sick. Is this gonna go off the 4 ball? He might have been able to.
That might be ball and mouth there. I don't think anything hit a rail because he kicked into it. No one's going to call it. That's all right. It was really close. I don't know. I don't think the 10 ball hit. But
So now, playing against Mike Winger, that 7 ball is probably going to be my key ball for the 8 ball. Just because as long as that ball's there, you control the game 100%.
Yeah.
I want to get that 6 ball out of there. Once you see the finish line and you're comfortable with the finish line, that's when I do it. But it looks like you're just going to get his ball out of here now, huh? Clip.
It's still a good spot for that.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Well, look at this 6 ball shape.
Yeah. Are you on the 6 in the side? Or does it not pass the 8?
It must. I'm assuming.
I don't think so.
Assuming it doesn't. Maybe this will open it up a little bit.
And I try to open it up again, and I don't.
You get maybe just a little harder now.
Yeah, both shots too passive.
Here we go. Here we go with the match clock. Sorry, guys. Match clock is in there. 30-minute match, 30 seconds a shot. And you sold that ball, but does that go on the side?
Yeah.
Eric's on the telestration.
That guy right there is the thing we're worried about. And you don't want to save that for your key ball because that 8 ball here is kind of in a pickle too. So like, what are you going to do?
You're not going to shoot the 10 and get cheap on
but
that, probably.
But that's what. So he's just going to make this. See, I didn't like, and we've talked about this before. I don't like making that ball at all.
Yeah.
I like putting it somewhere where you need it and leaving it tough. What was that?
Oh, he jumped.
Yeah, Mike had his karate jump going there. He gave ball in hand. Okay, so we love this.
Can I get to the 6? Is it frozen to the 8? I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if the 6 is the side pocket's the only one the 6 ball's going to go.
And
he's going to move it.
Even so, what you could always do is put your cue ball on this line and shoot the 6 ball into the rail and then stick that cue ball right there behind that 8. And I love doing it.
I missed the 6 again.
He tried to, Yeah,
see, with guys like Mike, you can be a little patient and just set yourself up. And plus, it's only a 1 rack, differential right now. So really winning this game, it just puts you guys on an even playing field. I would have loved it.
And I think, John, you wanted to hide behind the 6-8 there. and accidentally hit it too straight and accidentally put some top on it instead of trying to come back. And now is he going to bank this in?
See,
I believe so.
I wouldn't even let's see, he did.
See,
I would have just tried to put the 10 in the middle of the table and put the cue ball where he did. You know?
Yeah.
Because that 8 ball is no fun. You know, John doesn't want to shoot it. Foul.
6 ball.
Okay, at
And
least
they
he
still stay
recognizes
tied
it.
up.
Oh, you're good here, right?
6 ball goes in the side.
So it's a side corner.
All right. So what's the pattern?
Well, this isn't such a big pattern here. I'm probably gonna shoot the 6 in, just drift over 4 or 5 inches in towards the center of the table, shoot the 3 up in the corner. I like that.
Just like that.
And I'm gonna give myself an angle on the 2 to just come off the rail a couple feet, and I'm probably taking the 5 in the left side, 8 in the right side.
Yeah, I like that. He got a little weird here.
Well, he could stun it over to the other side, just like probably a little steep. Now I'd reroute.
Yep.
I'd reroute, take that 5 in the bottom.
Oh
right.
no, he's gonna go for it.
I
He's committing.
I committed.
It's too late.
He's committed. He signed it in ink.
Hey, you know what? It's doable. That was a great
signed
shot.
it in ink.
That was a great
It's
shot
nice
to hold
soft,
that ball
yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
I would have definitely been going up and down because I don't trust myself to hold it.
Yeah, that was what I was saying with that shot you played in that last match. It held it very well.
So
Oh,
he plays it safe here. I like it. Very prudent. And look, Mike's down before
you
the
put him in the
3
worst
ball
spot in the table for that 8 ball, if you ask me. I mean, it goes in
Really?
the side. It goes in the side, right?
I'll find a worse spot. I think you just pop it into the corner and draw your cue ball up table.
Okay.
I think you can do that.
You got a stroke. Yeah, you're right. It could be a lot worse. It's pretty far from the side. You got some room.
Oh, look at me. Yeah, good thing I'm doing the pen now, huh? Yeah.
Tried.
I tried. We'll get there.
I met Michael, but yeah.
So this is
Long,
tough.
Straight,
This is
on
tough.
The rail, it is a tough
This
shot.
is 100%. You can't bake any like 2-way shots into this or anything. You just got to lag it in. And
Yeah, you're hitting this pretty soft, right? And
I
if you're
would-
straight, you might not. You can't even risk going off a rail.
so if I'm not on the rail, that's what's tough. You're on the rail, you have to put it with top. But if I'm off the rail 6 inches, I'm going to drag it in. You know, just hit it with a ton of draw and just let it drift forward when it gets there. Just
The
a little
drag
drag
shot
shot.
is not my friend.
I've been working on that a bunch. I'm loving it.
Okay. Well, then you got to show me.
It allows you to hit the ball firm and
Yeah.
only let the cue ball roll out, you know.
But there's
few
obviously
inches.
a touch to it.
Oh, big time. Wow, look at
Oh, look at this! The chaos continues.
This
John,
is-
you should have been
again,
out
this-
3 minutes ago.
This is not easy either.
Yeah, the 5 ball's not a
Well, I guess the
gimme.
8 does go from anywhere. You just gotta
Yeah,
make the 5.
all you gotta do is make the 5. You
Yeah.
got this.
That's what's going to be the whole match of
Yeah,
Eric
this,
saying,
this
no,
is
this
how
is
Drew
easy.
would kick at it right here. Yeah, no, this is 100%. Just put your foot. See, and I'm too chicken to hit it that soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been stroking that ball, letting the cue ball run around a little bit.
Hit it good, though, and this will bring it back to even.
I love that you're not rushing it. Mike would already be racking.
Yeah, he shoots quick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He shoots quick.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty patient.
Yeah, so one thing we mentioned in the last one, again, I'm going to keep trying to bring up the UPL rules and things like that, is off a scratch off the break. You know, in APA, it's from the kitchen, shoot out of the kitchen. It's BCA, it's anywhere on the table. But in UPL, it's kind of like a little bit of marriage of both. Oh, man, that's my trademark move. I can't believe he's using that. I think I can sue him for copyright. You have to keep the cue ball in the kitchen, but you can shoot within the kitchen, which I thought was so strange at first, but it makes sense. It's like a little bit of both worlds. Like, you're still limited to cue ball placement.
And the referees
So you're
tell you on the
limited.
shootout table, the referee will grab it and say, cue ball in hand in the kitchen. So you
That's
have
nice.
ball in hand in the kitchen. So
okay.
that's how they put it, and I like it. And every now and again, when you get one of these monsters, there we
Donnie.
go. When you get one of these monsters that is playing in their first Ultimate Pool event, and they get the ball, sometimes the referee will tell them, ball in hand in the kitchen, and they'll take it anywhere on the table because they're just not used to the rules.
Yeah.
Or they'll put it, and that'll be a foul, you know, or they take it in the
And
kitchen.
no one's going to say anything. Ref already told him once.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets fun. It gets spicy. Okay, so far
Nice
so good.
little shot there.
That is that 15 ball right there. I would have wanted to get out as soon as possible. So the fact that you're on it now is awesome.
Unless he doesn't take it.
Oh, I better take it. I mean,
Oh yeah, we're talking
and then-
about
yeah,
that.
and then you float up.
You just let your cue ball come here, and I like it. I don't know if I'm gonna roll it soft. I'm probably gonna bring it back out across this way. That's what I'd probably end up doing. And he's
Do I
going
not
this
see
way.
the 15?
It's just you're on it so good right now, but maybe your angle that you could see has you running into the 8 ball in a spot that makes you uncomfortable.
No, I just wanted to give him ball in hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it was going to be. But that was getting to that 10, getting kind of straight on the 10, and then tying it to the 11.
I think it would have been okay.
Tying it to the 11, I kind of like. But
See, and this is probably going to sound interesting to a lot of viewers. I'm taking that 4 ball out. I'm taking ball in hand, and I'm going to go with that guy first. And I'm going to let that cue ball run. Look at me. I'm going to let that cue ball run around the backside, and then I'm going to get the other ones. Because that 4 ball later on is going to come back to haunt you when your only position zone is going to be like in here.
yeah.
Later on, that 4 ball is going to haunt you.
Yeah, that 8 ball's huge.
Yeah,
in the
I would have taken that away real early. But that's how you learn those patterns, is when you get to it so many times like I have, and then realize it's a problem. So there's British guys
right there.
Those British guys play so good because they have their problems, right away, frozen balls, stuff like that. Then they look at secondary problems for their tables with the rounded pockets. Any ball that's you got a ball right here on the rail.
Yeah.
They consider that a problem because it doesn't, the rounded jaws down in the corner make them spit the balls out real easy. So those are problem balls for them, and they try to develop them and get them off the rail. And then they always want to clear their routes. And that one would have been a really big ball to get out early. See, now look at what he's forced to shoot on a 4. And I would have gotten rid of that real early.
If he makes this. Oh, he did. But yeah,
Of course, Mike Winger makes it. The one time I'm calling it a problem, Winger comes out here and shows us how to do it.
He's got traffic, though. He's got traffic. Oh, look at this. He played a smart move there, not trying to get too fancy. Wow, look at this out.
Look at Mike.
And yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to shoot the 4 ball there. He was going to go 2, but he landed on the 4.
Yeah. Okay, now we got a chance.
All right, JC.
All right. I'm assuming I roll this 15 up in the side pocket.
That's what I'm doing. And you know what I always do, and this might be weird, I roll that 15 to the side, and I'm trying to get the cue ball. If I can get the cue ball up in that area, because you give yourself a couple of shots, and if you're not aiming right, if you don't trust yourself, you are, kind of hooking them on the 8 ball, so it's kind of twofold.
Yeah, just like that. I think that was about as straight as you could go.
Was it? Okay. A little tough angle, but I like this. I like shooting the 11 with a little bit of draw, just kind of sliding down a little bit, and then taking the 10 up in the top right.
Yeah, is he going to draw here or follow? Survey
I
says
think I'm going to try to draw below the 8.
And that's
nice. A little too much.
A little
draw.
heavy draw and not enough stun.
I tried to stun over just below the 8, and I drew.
And so many people try to get greedy here. This is a stop shot. I'm going to hit a stop shot every time. I mean, it helps you control, so you can shoot a little straighter, but stop shot on that, and then you roll the 14 in. But,
yeah, I tried to roll up a little bit and then missed it.
All right, look at him taking his time on this one. Good job, Winger. He played out in the Ultimate Pool Open out in Boston.
Oh, in Boston?
Yeah, he went out there. I went out there. Nicole, Joven. Actually, Joven missed Boston, but Winger actually came out to one. It's a great time.
I love the Arizona one.
Yeah, they're all like that, but they're getting bigger and bigger now, and it's just so much fun.
It's a lot of pool.
It's a ton of pool.
Yeah, that's the fun part. It's not like you're just 2 and out.
And you know what? What they do great is when you show up for one of these big tournaments, they say, check the app. You look at the app, and if let's say you're just in the open, it's going to say, you play here on Tuesday at 10 a.m., and then you play Tuesday at 3 p.m., and then you play at 9 p.m. Wednesday, you play at 11 a.m., and then you play at 6 p.m., and then they do the redraw for the finals or whatever. So
okay.
you know
your schedule.
So you can go to a movie.
Yeah,
That's always been my biggest hate on big tournaments, is not knowing.
And then you sit for hours.
And then you eat a big greasy cheeseburger, and then they call
actually
your match.
you're up.
Yeah, now you're up. That drives me nuts. But if you're in 2 or 3 tournaments, maybe you're in the doubles, and you're in the juniors, and you're in the open, something like that, they will not schedule over any of your matches, so it's all coordinated, and you know all your times, and it's so helpful.
Man, that's nice. Using a digital kind of network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a little tough time with their national tournament. It was their first time of one with that magnitude, but they solved the problems, and they will never let it happen again. They learned a lot that one. But what are we on here? We're still on stripes?
He's on stripes, yeah, and accidentally hooked himself.
I bumped into that. I can't tell what that is.
4 ball.
Bumped into that 4 ball. Well, I got weird on the ball before it.
One thing, as he decides where he's going to kick here, I guess, or cut that 11, you mentioned in the last one when you shot that 15 in the side, you said you're going to try and leave him weird on the 8. And I feel like playing the 2-way shots at the end game of 8 ball is really what separates Because you don't need a lot of talent to do that. You don't need to be able to draw a full table, but just knowing when to shoot things a certain way is what makes a random bar player who doesn't know a ton be able to win a lot of games.
Yeah. I'm in a tough spot.
I feel like that's a huge kind of like level up kind of situation when you kind of figure that out. Just don't sell the game, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people say, talk about one pocket being such a help for 8-ball. Because you start to see where you can't leave the cue ball.
Yeah. Here's another one of those where you don't know what to shoot. So I think I'm taking this ball down into here. And if you can get that cue ball to come off the side rail and get in this area, look at me. I'll just draw a little box for you. Then you can take out that 11 ball, or you can take out the ball that he just shot, because that 11 ball is going to be tricky to get to.
Yeah.
Just because that 4 is giant.
Now that you've gotten to this point, you're probably
on the rail and super straight. Yeah, this is bad.
Both of them don't really time.
I'm shooting the 11 here for sure. I'm gonna
right now.
Yeah, right
before
now.
You even shoot that 10 ball.
Oh yeah, just because I got it, because I think you're going to be slipping 2 rails after you make that 11 ball. I think you're coming this way and this way, you know, and then who knows? Either you run into it, but if you found the gap and you can get on the 13, I think you're good here. But
so now you just got to draw out of it pretty much, I think.
Yeah, if you're straight in, you pull it out. If you got a little angle, I'm going to hammer it and get that cue ball to go towards the 3.
Survey says
could be worse.
Could be definitely worse.
Yeah, I am chopping it right down past that 3 ball.
Not going to bank it, huh?
No, I'm going to chop it in, and one of the ideas of that is to leave it in front of the hole.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
That works. I mean, it's not.
It's quite the chomp. It was more of a nibble.
I should have hit it way thinner.
Yeah.
But same idea.
If you can get to it, yeah, for sure. That's why I love that.
3.
Yeah, the bank. I mean, you can get out, but you can get out with the cut too.
Yeah, and the cut. A lot of his balls needed to go that way.
See, and this is where he's probably going to try to start moving balls around, like running balls. But I don't think you're supposed to run balls here because
looks like he's burning
John.
clock.
Yeah, with 15 minutes left and a 1-rack lead, that's great.
I think he is.
Probably. But look at this. I mean, because John can't or has to make an attempt to hit that 11 ball, all you got to do is hook him. He will break them up for you. So why don't you want 4 or 5 balls on the table? Give yourself the most options. And it's maybe he doesn't trust himself to run 5 open balls.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's the worst right there. That's
yeah. And I don't know if that... It doesn't look like the 13 ball goes past the 3.
Got away with it.
Might be able to hide it again, though. Into the rail first and into the 3.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's something I've talked about. I've been playing APA for 15 years and always like bringing my friends on and teaching them a lot of basics. And we talk about that sometimes. You get 3s get into this scenario a lot where, they have all their balls left. And I think, some people it is tough to always run 5 or 6 balls. I'm never opposed to leaving 2 or 3.
Sure.
Depending on the skill level. Obviously, if it's your level, you guys
or
are
where
leaving
they
all
are.
6 or 7.
I'd love to have
more options.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so much more help, because it just gives you a whole other pattern that you can use and make every shot a little closer, and you just got to shoot them in the right order. That's all. Yeah. So he could make. I think he's the favorite to make the 3 if he shoots the ball. I think he's an underdog to make anything else.
And the 3 would be safe.
Yeah,
because you'd end up on the right side of the table.
Maybe I would, but if I were Mike, I wouldn't shoot at this ball just because it opens.
Why would you? That's the only ball time.
If you make it, you're out.
I can't get out though.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the
Unless
out.
Why would you hit that ball first?
Yeah.
He was stalling on that shot.
And this is great because you're just going to shoot this one in here, and you can either play it with that speed to get there, or I probably like to go that speed and come all the way back here.
Yeah. Just really send it to the pocket.
Yeah, and the main reason for that is because when I'm coming across, if I run into the 3, I like doing it, or the 7, I like doing it with a little bit of pace, so I don't get behind it or anything like that.
True.
But yeah, that's perfect. You're fine.
You're fine, right, John?
We'll find out.
Right, John? You're fine, right?
We'll find
out.
Yeah, we're fine.
There we go.
All right.
Tied up 1-1.
Rack. Well, they might have called you for that one. That cue ball, that cue ball might have still been rolling. If we had one of those professional referees, they might have got you on that one.
Yeah.
Where was Ryan at?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ryan, we ought to get him a referee jersey.
Yeah, I saw people at the Grand Nationals for Ultimate Pool out in Cherokee, North Carolina, a couple weeks ago, who didn't understand certain rules, like the touching ball rule, which is a very tricky little rule. They didn't understand it, and they were at the table right next to me, and they were doing it all wrong. And I made a vow years and years ago. will never get involved in somebody else's match unless they specifically ask me for help in it, and then I'll say something. But yeah, I try to stay out of everybody's business.
Just not worth it.
When Corey held his,
no
put his
win
hand in that pocket
Yep.
to catch the cue ball, oh, that's just so brutal.
Yeah, that was so tough on him.
And then Joven made a lot of mistakes, even in Arizona, with rules.
Oh, he did. Yeah, we've talked about rules a bunch. He's learning. 780 something Fargo. He's still learning.
He's still learning. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know
John.
what happened on that one.
Oh,
I don't
John.
know how I hit that.
Hold on, wait. I think you'll see his UPL score drop right after that shot.
Spinning
Let's
like a
see.
ticker.
That one right there.
That's
Yeah.
the
All right.
one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay. Well, I love his shot choice.
Yeah, get that trouble out of the way. Man, you see that a lot when people want to stroke the ball is when they make the jump up.
Yeah.
The shoot and fire back. It's when they need to put draw on it. They add all this body English and see there he didn't need to. See how he stayed down?
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
It's when the stroke comes into play that you see disaster. I mean, I think that goes for every level, right? When you have a real shot that you really need to fire.
Can you make that 6 ball?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is
know
a
why he's
circle.
looking up table. Is that the 2 ball?
Because I kind of like shooting the 6 in there, and then shooting the 2 ball up in here with the cue ball to come just back out here to the middle, and you put the cue ball in the middle, and then you're on the 3 ball.
3 will get you to the 1. The 1's kind of the tricky one a little bit.
See, I don't know what the plan was there, but wow, look at you now. Okay, so right away, I think, correct me if you see something different, I'm seeing that ball in there leading you to that ball right there.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you get anywhere on this line here, which you just spin it in.
Personally, I feel like you got to hit this ball pretty soft.
Oh, yeah.
A little inside on
I
it.
love killing it. I use a ton of outside here and just spin it in.
And kill it. Okay.
Yeah.
So even there, soft, but nowhere near
Hey,
soft
I
enough.
think you're okay though.
unfortunately.
I think you're okay here. You got the 14, and maybe you can even draw back in and just tickle off the 9 ball.
Little tickle.
And
Little tap.
oh, baby! All
Are you
right,
shooting the 9 here?
I would.
I think so.
I think I would.
So what are you gonna do? Bump the 12?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to roll into it.
I don't know.
I was
Well,
shooting the 12.
You missed it bad.
all of us blink.
You missed the whole ball.
He missed the 9 so bad he made the 12. Oh, this is looking all right, JC. And again, for me, is coming down the left side of the tape. Okay. Don't love that. I would have stayed on the, they call him the short side king for a reason over here. I would have stayed on the long side and then taken it to ride up the left side of the table.
And so in the back of their minds, I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me, John. So it's 1-1, and there's under 10 minutes left. Is it starting to feel like this game's really gonna put somebody in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
I'm not
That's a
looking
good
like
point.
I'm caring too much. I'm not shooting like that.
So this is where I'm pretty sure he milks the clock. He starts milking it. I'm like, man,
And what
there's
is the
way
point?
too much time
What
left.
is the point of milking?
Way
I
too
don't,
much
I
time
don't think
left.
he
You don't own
understands
this
it.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tied, and he just wants the clock to. Well, it's not. Okay, now it's moving. Maybe it had a problem, and they said, "Hold on a minute," and they needed to fix the clock.
Maybe some of these I do the clock after the
Yeah,
match,
I mean,
but
somebody could be right behind where Mike's at right now, and they were shooting a ball, and he's like, "Hey,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
even
that's
get
true.
down."
that's true.
Yeah,
All right, opportunity.
yeah, and I don't love this. I feel like you have to kind of.
I've got to force it to try
You're
to
on the
come back
rail.
down table. Yeah.
So I know a lot of
doesn't
people will try to
naturally
force it and come down here. I actually like
from the
going
rail?
in there and going across to here. That's my
better.
line.
'Cause
That's what I
otherwise
like to
you're gonna
do.
end up in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
See, real quick, my problem is when I'm looking at this, when you shoot this, to me it's so thin. It's not over there. You're on the rail, like it's so hard. Yeah. Oh, and you got there. You got there.
Yeah.
See, I'd have been too afraid, and you'd need to put right spin on it, and I'm
Yeah,
on the rail.
I would have been afraid to scratch in that side pocket. That's the way it was looked to me from here. But,
Oh,
but
And then I
JC.
rushed
look at this.
I got there and rushed
You're
it.
gonna be okay.
And he's got a lot of work.
Yeah. Mike can make a little work, a lot of work. I hope Mike's
Yeah,
watching
see?
this. Love you, buddy.
He said he was. He said he was going to follow me on YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's working the clock, and I'm not downing him for that at all. I'm not sure of the strategy though.
No, I don't understand this.
Because I was like, man, it's way too early. You're tied.
And
Because if you happen to lose this, then you're gonna wish you had time.
so now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're the team captain, right? So you know a lot
Yeah.
more about the scoring and stuff. So could there be a scenario where maybe this was the last match and it's like, hey, Mike, as long as you don't lose by 2 racks, we win the week. And so he's just trying to kill the clock just to make sure if he loses, it's only by 1.
That's true.
Is that a strategy?
Playing for the team instead of yourself.
That's a good point, but man, though, if you win, you get 5. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know why.
Look, we're down to 440.
See that?
No, just kidding.
Well, you see that 497? Multiply that times 2.
But the win is 5 points. So for those who are again are we're trying to bounce into rolls here and there. The match scoring works as however many points you have above 0, and then if you win, you get +5. So if it ended right now, John would get 6 points and Michael would get 1 for the team. So that win is just so big. It's not like, I don't know. He's trying to make short work of this. Oh, now he's cooking.
Yeah, and again with ball in hand, it's weird. I always pick a ball that a lot of people would argue with me about, but I would have taken the 6 ball out first because of it looks like it's so easy because it's right in the middle of the table, but with that 1 and the 4 down there, I don't like it. I don't like it last. I don't like it near the end at all.
Do you take this in the side or the corner?
Side. Yeah, I think you got to go on the side all day.
Yeah.
I just jack it up a little bit and just bump it and just try to run right into the 6 ball. Looks like that's the angle you got.
Yeah, so you're saying jack up. So when you
not a lot.
You take your angle from here and you try and jack up so that you make sure you hit the 6. Because if you hit the 6, you're safe.
Oh yeah, he went around it, but that's fine. Yeah, I mainly jack. The main reason I want to jack up is because when they're close like that, in my head when I'm shooting, if I'm all leveled out with my cue, I feel like there's a little bit of a chance that I'm gonna push through it, a little double hit. Yeah, so I just jack up and just punch it in, and I don't think twice about it.
All right, 2-1.
Boom, the sledgehammer. Yeah, I remember this one.
That's not legal.
I'm glad you muted all the background noise because I was laughing like crazy. I'm just kidding. That was a funny one. So that's going to be a re-rack.
That should be a re-rack, though. I'm not used to looking at the 3. We just talked about it in the last match.
Yeah, I think we're re-racking.
There we go. And now we're talking about who's breaking.
All right, cool. Now we're back.
All right, come on, Mike. Show him how it's done.
Oh, man, he tried my move again. Just missed the side pocket. And dry?
Good spread. Is it dry?
I think so.
Looks dry.
Yeah, so if you have a good shot on a solid right now, like if that 5 in the side's juicy enough, I'm taking it.
I like the 5 in the side. I don't know if I see it
only because of that 9 ball. This guy here is the reason I don't like those stripes.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's workable, but where's your opening shot on the stripes? That 12 ball?
Yeah,
no,
does it go? Probably not.
Yeah, see, this is where it's weird, where they crush the balls. No balls within 6 inches of another one, and you're still tough.
Right.
So maybe you tried to get the angle on that.
I think I might have tried to get the angle to break it out, to move the 9.
And with the 1-game lead here, anything wrong with sending your cue ball down this way? Not even going for the run out? Just playing a loss of turn and just get your cue ball right there behind that 8 ball? Oh. And let Mike. I probably would have done it with Mike with 5 minutes left. But then he kicks it in and he runs out like crazy. You know?
I feel like there's some. For me, I don't totally see it as. I think I still shoot here.
Yeah.
If I'm playing someone around my level,
only because
anyway.
the 9 ball.
If
Though.
I'm playing you or something like that, it might be different.
I think you have to pick a spot where it's your point of no return and say, if I don't get to the 9 ball by this time, then I'm ducking.
Yeah.
And but we're running out of those opportunities here.
That's unfortunate. You kind of went 50-yard line on that.
Obviously, I think I wanted to either hold it or come down.
Yeah. I think erring on the side of harder would have been better, so you had the 10 or the 11 too.
Oh, I got a gutsy one here for you. Off the rail, off the back of the 9, and just let the cue ball trickle into this area down here, and just play that loss of turn, right?
In my world, that's suicide.
Opens your ball up.
Eric over here pulling out the perfect shots for the range. Look, Michael's going now, dude.
Yeah, he's ready.
And honestly, our team's not too used to the shot clock. Nacho's pretty good about the shot clock, but I think we're just playing. I don't think John was trying to kill clock. Definitely helped too.
I don't pay attention. I really don't. If you look at the way I play, it's like the way I normally play.
Look, he got on the 7.
Whee!
All right. It's all about getting on that 6 ball.
Which I'm doing right now. Wow. See, he tried too much. I feel like he could have just stunned it a little bit in that direction.
Yeah.
And just taken the shot on the 6, but He wanted to get perfect.
Almost slop. I almost saw our first slop shot there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this is a great opportunity to play the 11 ball up in there. And even if you don't make it and just kind of let your cue ball come this way, the 4 ball's not going to have a shot, the 6 ball's not going to have a shot. If you make it...
That is like what one pocket. Like a shot like that is like you play. You don't even have to be a pro at one pocket.
Look how he hit it.
You just start to see where you don't want to leave the cue ball.
Yeah, perfect. You read my mind.
Yeah, well, I just got way too flat. Now I think I'm going to have to follow.
Or just touch it. The 10 ball goes on the side. And maybe you'll get lucky enough to get an angle to get up around.
Well, I think I try to follow it to come back out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because at this point, you're just kind of looking at this area down here to get on the 9 ball. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, just get below. Even if you can't make it, can you
then get the 9 up in the corner.
Or tie
Sure.
it up?
Yeah, you want to be close.
Because I don't think I can make it. There's no way I can cut it all the way up.
Being close is so underrated, man. I used to never, until somebody, I don't remember who it was, but they told me, they go, hey, you can get a lot closer to those balls when you need to do little touchy stuff, like play safe and stuff. They're like, get close on them.
You mean like shorten your stroke?
No, just like play position.
Play position closer.
Yeah, just get closer on those. Like, for example, and this is something I've been doing recently.
You tried to ticky-tacky.
It was a good try.
Yeah, I tried to go rail first into the 8.
This is something recently that I'm doing. Like, if you have a ball hanging down here in the pocket, you can make your other ball's in the side pocket. You can stop it, and you'll be able to make it from anywhere. But why not put your cue ball here? If you can put your cue ball down here, it's a lot easier to go off of the ball. Ball's hanging. I want to get as close as I can, and I never used to do that.
That's a good point. Because you do that with ball in hand.
Yeah.
Like when you have a ball hanging with ball in hand, you put it like 2 inches from it. Yeah. Put it right exactly where you want.
Something about seeing it hanging there makes you think you don't need to play shape on it, and getting so close is going to increase your percentages of getting out so much.
So this is starting to get a little exciting here.
Yeah.
Oh, John made a ball. Oh no.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Do you still have your extension?
Yeah, because you could kill an entire minute.
If you have your extension, you're going to kill as much as you can.
I didn't even think about it.
You could win the game with an extension, basically, because it would be down to 10 seconds.
Yeah, because he'll have time. Yeah. So that's just experience right there. If you would have just known, you could have killed it if your clock is right.
If you're this clock.
Because look at this, stop shot for the 4 and.
Yep. Yeah, make the 6th. Yeah, he should be out here.
Oh man, he didn't hold it, which makes this a little trickier.
He can just roll up.
What do you think?
You don't need to get perfect.
What I think is that John could still be looking at the 8 ball right now before pulling the trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this.
And you're giving him a chance.
With 30 seconds on the clock.
See, and then there's no reason to shoot that. Well, I guess the 8 ball doesn't count on the break-in league, so never mind. That's fine.
All right. Tied up. 22 seconds to go.
22 seconds ago. So now we do talk, and I think I leave it in here for a second. We talk about you don't have to. Since a break and 8 ball break doesn't count, oftentimes we just forfeit the rest of the time because that one's going to break out.
Run in 22 seconds.
He can break out in 20. Break and run in 22
I'm not
going
to run in 22 seconds, but there are certain people out here in this league, and Mike Winger might be one of them, where it's his break, right? I'm going to let him break because he might try to go fast, and he makes the 8 ball and scratches. And then you just got yourself a free win for nothing.
It's his break, and we gave the option. Do you want to play for 22 seconds?
Yeah, I might have let him do it. I might have made him do it.
Yeah,
just because he might make the 8 ball and yeah.
So what happens in a tie in the nationals and in the shootout and in most of the bigger tournaments? It comes down to a 6 ball shootout. In league, we do a 6 ball shootout, and we have kind of a pot going for the end of the session. I think someone's going to win something based on the 6 ball shootout wins. It doesn't affect our score, but we're doing it the way we do it in UPL here. So
I like it. This is gonna be exciting.
So whoever wins the lag gets to choose who goes first. So if you win the lag, you're letting the other guy go first, so that you know what you have to deal with. Because if they end up going for a minute and a half or something, or 2 minutes, then you know you can just chill. You don't have to go crazy. But if they hit a 40-seconder, then you know you got to go. Obviously, so now it's whoever makes these balls the fastest. And John won the lag, so Michael's going first, and we'll have the times up here.
And have we done these on your channel before?
No.
Oh, so you do not have to wait for everything to stop, just the cue ball and the ball you're aiming at.
And the ball you're shooting, yeah.
That's
so
it.
You could have shot the one right away.
And the name of the game is little bit of cue ball movement, not a lot. And
yeah.
There's a foul.
That was definitely a foul.
That would be an extra 5 seconds at the end, but he still hasn't made one, so I'm not sure it's going to matter. There we go.
Let's see.
Look at him now.
He lost the cue ball there a little bit.
Now he's cooking.
But you don't want to. He's probably going to fire at this. Yeah, look how. So look how many seconds this is. He shot it at like 31, 32. Cue ball's still going. So that's like 9 seconds before the cue ball stops. That's why you don't want to do that.
That's murder. Yeah, I mean, let those other balls run, but get that cue ball to stop as fast as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like he thinks that because you're trying to go fast, you have to hit him hard.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Look at this.
We'll see if they give him that 5-second penalty.
We don't.
Wow, sub 1 minute.
59.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. He ended up cleaning
it up.
In my world,
anything sub 1 minute is okay.
I mean, Eric's like, yeah, that's actually pretty bad, but
it's not great. But I mean, in our
but
league,
in this, that's
what I mean. In our league,
I've seen a lot of people go over a minute. It's easy to do when you're out there and you know people are watching you and you're nervous and it's the first time you've tried it. It's hard. But you got to think with a minute, just don't miss. Even if you missed, just run 7 ball on the side. Then I'm probably going 4, 5, 3, 6. That's probably my pattern there.
So this is where I was like, you gotta go. You know your cue ball's going down there, so get your ass to the other side of the table. Oh, that was just unfortunate. Yeah.
You still got time.
And this is the moment when you hit this ball right here. I was like, oh, okay, he's on. He's dialed in now.
That's when I realized, I'm like, oh, this is easy. Now I'm out.
See, and you played for it in the side, but I feel like you could have probably got it in the corner.
With a stop shot.
Yeah.
And saved a second or two.
But you're okay.
Just make this.
Even if you can see the time, which you can't, right? You just got somebody talking to you. If you can see the time, then that's where you just maybe roll that ball towards the hole, make sure 100% you get it on the next one. Because if you hit a hard and miss, then you're going to be hurrying.
Yep. And that does it there, man. That was a great little 6-ball shootout. John, ended up cleaning up those last 4 balls in like 10 seconds.
With 2 misses. I mean, you don't miss those 2 balls, and
you only missed twice.
Respectable.
Yeah. We'll call it twice. I don't remember.
No, I mean the 3 ball and the 7 where they just rattled. I mean, they should have fell, but they didn't.
Yeah. All right. That was great. That's John back in the mix. Now we saw what it looks like when a pro is playing it very poorly for his level. And we have John in there, and let's see what else we're gonna see jump in the channel here, man. So
you and Matt Watt.
We'll see about that one. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Any questions about UPL? Find the Ultimate Pool League Phoenix Facebook group if you're interested in joining, and I'll try and put the information down in the info as well. And then you can play this guy anytime you want. Keep shooting, guys.